Hey guys, McReaps here and welcome back to another episode of How To. This is the recording gameplay series. Again, it's for Crimp Games. Oh shit, I almost forgot your name, Crimp. That's not good enough, is it? If you have, this is just another option for you people that have a specific type of hardware. In this case, is the Nvidia cards. If you have over, I want to say it's a 670, you can get Shadowplay. I'm not sure all 6 series cards give it, but maybe they do. Maybe I'm just going insane. Anyway, all you need to do to find out is go over to geforce.co.uk or geforce.com, depending on where you are, and download the Geforce Experience. It's that easy. This has to be the by far the easiest option for anybody that wants to record and get. I mean, you get reasonable quality footage. Let me just show you. You just go to the website and it's the one thing to download. That's it. There's nothing more to it than that. This is going to be a really short video. But we'll open up the Nvidia Experience and show you what you should see if you have a compatible card. So just click on My Rig, scroll down, and hopefully it says Shadowplay ready. If it does, you're in business. Hit the Shadowplay button up at the top, activate it. It'll do a little jiggery pokery, and away you go. Now you can do a shadow time if you want. You can change it from manual to shadow time, and you can tell it to record X amount of footage. Let's do that really quickly. We go shadow. So the maximum it'll record, and it'll constantly record that. Once it gets to 20 minutes, it'll overwrite, and it'll just continuously overwrite. This is good for them moments when you are just recording a long session of gaming. And all you want to do is take them little snippets of pure gold, whether you're on a crazy high kill streak on an FPS, whether you manage to bed that elusive whore on The Witcher. These gaming magic moments will never be missed again when you have Shadowplay running. I don't use it. That's not how I do my thing. I always go manual mode. But it's there, it's an option. It's pretty cool. OBS has that option as well with the can't remember what they call it. Instant replay, I think. So they've took a slice from Shadowplay. But I always go manual mode. The other mode that you can do actually is you can enable it to broadcast straight to Twitch. Now I've not tried this. I might give it a go because the quality that you get might be acceptable for a Twitch stream. I can't vouch for it, I've never tried it, but the option's there. So all in all, it's a good little piece of software. You can record just your in-game audio, or you can record in-game audio plus your microphone. Again, it's no frills, does exactly what you need it to do. The file sizes are reasonable. You can customize it to a certain degree. The presets are pretty nasty, to be honest. But you've got the different settings here. Now, for some reason, the footage that I recorded, I used it in-game, and it recorded at 1700 or 1780 by 1080, which is a little bit crazy. Ended up giving me blackboards on the side. So I would advise you to go with a native resolution. What I was thinking was, obviously I play The Witcher in a downscaled resolution, so I didn't want to play it in I didn't want to record in 1080p just in case it grabbed the footage before it was downscaled, if that made any sense, because then I'd lose a hell of a lot of screen real estate. You would see, well, you wouldn't see everything that you're supposed to see. But lesson learned, I'm going to try it in 1080p. Frame rate, you can have 60 FPS. I don't think you can customize that anyway. But this is the bitrate that you can customize. You can go all the way up to 130,000 bitrate. So 130 meg bitrate. You'd think the quality would be outstanding, but it's not. It's a strange one. If you go to 1080p HD, all you have is the option of 50 meg. The footage that I recorded is like 49.5 meg consistently. It runs at 60 FPS. It looks pretty good before rendering, but it just looks, I don't know, it looks odd after rendering. Your mileage may vary. If nothing else, this has very little to no impact. Like it's not recognizable the amount of impact it has when you're gaming. So if you're having issues with the story, the codecs are just putting too much stress on the CPU, maybe you got a slightly dated CPU, or OBS is just derping around because it's in beta, it just doesn't work with the game that you're playing, then Shadowplay might be another option for you. It's a viable option. You just don't get that level of control that you get with the other softwares that I've shown so far. Okay, so let's have a little look at the settings of Shadowplay. There's not much to talk about in that respect, but it's pretty bare bones. Click on the little cog icon, or you can just hit preferences up here and go to Shadowplay. You have options to include a camera. I'm not sure how that works, I don't have one. Oh wait, oh, so you can turn it off, that's pretty good. Status indicator you can turn off or put anywhere you'd like. FPS counter, again the same. You can allow it to capture your desktop, which is pretty handy if you want to do tutorials or just show your screen for whatever reason. Obviously you can have this set off if you've got sensitive information on your desktop. You can disable it from capturing your desktop, and then when you're out of games it'll just be a black screen. Microphone is either on or push to talk. Keyboard shortcut is pretty basic. The recording section is, it'll make a temporary file location. If you're using shadow mode, is it shadow mode? Shadow time. That's where it'll constantly cycle that recording over and over again. Then as soon as you hit the, yeah, I want to save that, it'll save the file and it'll start another recording. It'll save the file in your save location and it'll start another temporary recording in your temporary file location. So it's nice, keeps everything tidy, does it all automatically. You basically say, this is where I want my recordings to go, this is what you have to play with as far as temps go, and then when you actually open the folder, it's just the little folder icon here, it'll show you what is recorded. Now what I like about Shadowplay is it automatically manages the filing system by itself. Like I was playing The Witcher, it created a folder called The Witcher, dated and timestamped the video. So that's Shadowplay in a nutshell, guys. Go ahead, leave a thumbs up if this has helped you in any way. I don't know how it could have, because I'm not really, there's no tips or tricks to Shadowplay, it's just either you have it or you don't. But that was my settings, like I showed you my settings, like that's promised I would. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you've got any questions about Shadowplay, and I'll try help you out. I have very limited time with Shadowplay, but what I have had with it, I've really enjoyed it. Like it's no frills, it's very easy to use, no overhead on the CPU, obviously because it's all the graphics card. It might change in a really GPU intensive game, but I'm not sure. I've not ran into that situation yet, so I can't say whether it's going to be good or bad in that situation. But it's an option. If you have the card, you've got the software, you can stream directly with it, and you can make fairly decent recordings with it. That might be all you need. If it is, you don't need to deal with anything else. Bonus. Thanks guys. Catch you next time.